Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where I've got a bit of a long-term goal for us, and that is, through some miracle, to inherit the Byzantine Empire. Now it does bear noting that they are on agnatic cognatic imperial elective. Now I don't strictly speaking know how imperial elective works, and I think the easiest way to find that out would be to hop over and play as this guy briefly. I'm not going to do anything, I just want to look at the tooltip for Imperial Elective. So I believe the command is play, but we're going to need care info to get his character ID. Play 2795447. Okay, so we are now playing as the Byzantines. This is us. So, we're not going to change a single thing. The only thing I want to do is read this tooltip. The Imperial Council and the commanders of the Imperial Army can influence the selection of the new emperor. Unlike feudal electors, each member of the Imperial Court has a different voting strength based on his prestige, minor titles, and attributes, making some electors more influential than others. The Emperor wields the most influence, unless disfigured, deformed, or underage. Close relatives of the ruling emperor, commanders, marshals, and claimants are all viable candidates for succession. Women can inherit, but only if there are no eligible male heirs. Okay. So with that in mind, his son is currently his heir. Good to know. His son is also celibate. Well, that's awkward. I was gonna say we should marry somebody to his son non-matrilineally just to get ourselves somewhere in the line of succession, but with that celibacy, that's, not helpful. Who's his heir? So, his heir would be his father. So it's probably going to go to his brother next, his younger brother. And he's already matrilineally betrothed. Who are you? It's within the Byzantine Empire, so... Well, that's, as I said, a long-term goal, and ultimately, we're going to want to play as ourselves again. So play 2803852, and I'll just go ahead and clear that log, just to make sure that that's not all messed up. Excellent. So that's how that ends up working. If only this guy wasn't celibate. We'll have to check in with the Byzantines again later, I think. For now, our plans focus more on Africa over here. Specifically, we have de jure claims on Canaan and Hausaland. Now, we are threatening, and we can't declare a war over there just yet because of that. It also bears noting, when we inherit Jerusalem... What is this? This is Black Death? Yeah, that's right, I remember that. It bears noting that when we inherit Jerusalem, we're going to have a de jure claim on this duchy as well. So, we've got some de jure claims that we can clean up later on, but for now, I really think we just need to be chilling, spending money, and waiting for our threat to go down. Are we currently more powerful than the Byzantines? No, we are not. We are absolutely not more powerful than the Byzantines, and this is one of the reasons why I want to work on inheriting the Byzantine Empire. It will be far easier to inherit the Byzantine Empire in Crusader Kings than it will be to conquer it either in Crusader Kings or in Europa. I'm gonna put these guys down, and we'll just put them down with these particular troops. Where are they going? Gajam? Okay. Can deal with that. So yeah, it's going to be far easier to inherit the Byzantine Empire. And if we inherit the Byzantine Empire, we will be, bar none, the strongest kingdom, or rather empire, probably that the world has ever seen. That's going to be, like, almost equivalent on the Mediterranean to the Roman Empire. We're missing a lot of French territories up this way, but we've got Abyssinia and African territories to compensate, at least as powerful as the Roman Empire in history. But for that to happen, we would need to figure out... Technically, this guy's not the next line of in the line of succession. Who is this guy? He's 50. This guy's 37. That guy is indeed married. This guy is also married. Yeah, so that's not a good option there. Who tried to have you... Oh, we still have care info on. I should get rid of that. There we go. Fantastic. Fabricate a claim on the Duchy of Shua. Count of Antalo is... I kinda don't care. Okay, what do we got for castles here? Well, we're upgrading the Ethiopian drilling grounds here, and this castle is as upgraded as it's going to be for now, as is this one. Wait. Did our husband just get sick? He is 50. He's got the plague. He's probably gonna die. Luckily, he is King of Jerusalem, and our son... Wait. Okay. It doesn't say that he's heir to the Kingdom of Jerusalem. But he is. For whatever reason, the tooltip doesn't say that he's Prince of Abyssinia, heir to the Kingdom of Abyssinia, and heir to the Kingdom of Jerusalem. But he is. He is indeed heir to the Kingdom of Jerusalem. He's also slow, so that's, you know, slightly awkward. Our husband has a bubonic plague, though, and he is probably going to die, is my theory. It's not the worst if he does. I'd kind of like the Byzantines to conquer Bulgaria. That would be good. Or we could try to inherit Bulgaria. What are they on? Agnatic primogeniture. Okay. That's theoretically doable. Not right now, of course, but maybe later on. Who is further down the line of succession here? Of course, once we start getting down to 4, 5, like this, let's see, this guy should be the current heir's son, but no, he's the heir's brother. So that's probably not going to be a thing. The heir does not yet have a son. That explains it. Okay. Well, we will go ahead and build a barracks over here. Make ourselves even more powerful. And yeah, I'm leaving our retinue over here for a reason. And that reason is that we are going to want to fight for either Hausaland or Canaan relatively soon. This is just a duchy in each, so that's pretty much what we're targeting in the short term. But for that to happen, of course, our threat will have to go away. And if we end up inheriting Jerusalem, we're going to get a bunch of threat. And this guy's got bubonic plague, so he's probably going to die. He's preparing a small feast. Also, he is in Jerusalem, and we are not, so that is good. Okay, and Lorraine joined a defensive pact against us? Okay, whatever. That'll have to do. So it looks like the Byzantines are going to primarily be choosing their eldest son. Oh, he just died. So this guy is now the leader of the Byzantine Empire. This is his heir. He is matrilineally betrothed. Which is awkward for him. Okay, our husband just died of the Black Plague. Now, I do want a matrilineal marriage. Is there anything at all useful? It's a bunch of courtiers. So that's a negative. Okay. So our son is now king of Jerusalem. And 6 years old. And he's heir to the Empire of Abyssinia. He's on duty focus. Okay. I guess that's acceptable. How are we doing on our devotion? We can actually convert a county. And which one do we want to do? Well, there's a Monophysite county right here that we'll go ahead and convert. Bam. Okay, is there any Monophysite left? There's some over here that is not in our territory. There is a little bit up over here that our Patriarch is already working on. Fantastic. And of course, the King of Jerusalem is Miaphysite, which is nice. Unfortunately, he is not reporting to us anymore. He is independent right now. So we can't try to find him a good marriage, sadly. So we will have to wait until we die, which could be a while. We are unmarried, and that's ultimately fine. I mean, having some more martial skill in the realm wouldn't be bad. We'll do that. Okay. In theory, we shouldn't be having any additional children, so that'll be fine. In theory. I mean, we could, I suppose, take a vow of celibacy. Bam. We are now celibate. Well, that will, make sure of that. Fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and donate to charity as well. Excellent. So we do need to go ahead and start building a militia training ground there. And he wants to go to the Qin Empire. Go. Get out of here. We don't need you here. Like, literally the only reason I married you was for your military skill. 554 for this? Okay. So about 100 more gold. That'll be fine. We're 27.2% threat. Okay, this guy just inherited the Kingdom of Yemen. And he wants to be on the council. That's an advisor slot. Yeah, he's not great at anything, so advisor would be a good place to put him. There we go. Fantastic. How's this guy doing? He's pretty happy. His heir is fine, honestly. Not too concerned about that. Yemeni claim on Afar. Uh-huh. So Yemen is currently claiming... Where is Afar? I always forget that you can't just press F in this game. Technically, define title or region is shortcutted to question mark. Okay, so it's over the entire duchy. I do not want this to happen. So, we are going to enforce realm peace. There we go. because I absolutely don't want him to take over Afar. So please do not do that. Thank you very much. We do have enough money to get this Ethiopian training ground. There we go. A matrilineal betrothal between our half-brother and the heir to the Kingdom of Austrasia. He only possesses a weak claim on the Duchy of Savoy. He's not of our house. Sure. Having closer ties with Austrasia wouldn't be the worst thing right now. We're not going to have any real claim on the nation itself, but that's fine. I'm not too concerned about that. Also, we should be having an alliance with Jerusalem. Oh, I was paused. I was wondering why he hadn't responded yet. Excellent. I like how Jerusalem was created essentially by the Byzantines launching a crusade. And then I was just like, no, this is mine now. It's pretty great. I like it. So Arabia is definitely weaker than us now. He just joined the defensive pact against us. Wait, he just joined the defensive pact against us. That means that he has to be less than 45% of our strength, right? I'm not sure just based on pure troop numbers that that's true, but you have to be a certain percentage of the strength in order to do that, to join a defensive pact. That's why we're not in any defensive pacts right now. It's kind of interesting. Okay. Realm peace has been enforced. They're gonna go home. So we can definitely get this barracks upgrading once we have the money. Damietta has converted to Miaphysite faith. That's excellent. Miaphysite is spreading. There is still this one Monophysite over here, as well as this one. Our Patriarch is not very good. Skill 12. You know what? Let's replace him with this guy. That's a small improvement. Excellent. Can we study tech anywhere? Nope, we have the most advanced tech in the world. Fantastic. Okay, well, we are definitely pushing boundaries. This guy here... What's he doing right now? Defending against a tributary war. Okay. How powerful is Mali? 5.47k. And, of course, the Spirit Guardians are in that defensive pact. Do we care? We could declare, in theory, on the Spirit Guardians for these holdings. Jerusalem would join, and Mali would join. Alternately, we could wait for our threat to decay. Take almost 10 years. Aquitanian excommunication war on King of Aquitaine? Okay, that's going to be exciting. Luckily, we don't really care, strictly speaking. Yeah, these castles are all maxed out for now, at least until the tech spreads. We need to get this barracks upgrading. There we go. Then this militia training ground. We'll have money once that's done, though. This guy is African religion. Which, of course, does mean that we can holy war him. He just took Bambook. That's okay. The Spirit Guardians are also Reformed Pagan African. Songhai is also Reformed African. Is there any Miaphysite over here that we don't control? I think that's a negative. At least in terms of top-level lieges. Hello, what's going on over here, Tunis? Tunisian War for the Emirate of Fes and the Emirate of Canaan. Okay. That's just going to be internal within Arabia, so that doesn't really change anything for us. So that's completely fine. And then we need to get this militia training ground. Excellent. She's a little salty, but we'll teach her a virtue. No, we won't. That's too expensive. We've got 827 devotion right now. That's fine. Stamping out Monophysite is, of course, still our highest religious priority. And we've nearly managed it. Monophysite has actually been removed from this area. So it's only here right now. This is the only Monophysite province left in the game, I believe. Princess is ill. We will try to heal her. Only got a 7.61% chance yearly to convert this. That's a little bit awkward. Miaphysite, Miaphysite. That's fantastic. Okay, new pope. I believe this may indeed be a new pope who dis moment. Speaking of, he kind of likes us, I suppose. We do control Alexandria, Jerusalem, and Axum at this point. We do not control Antioch or this random other location, Erkmiedzin. I don't know the history behind why Erkmiedzin up here is considered a holy site for Monophysite, but whatever. I guess we'll just accept it. Okay, let's go ahead and go to De jure Kingdom map mode. Just double check over here. Yep. This seems correct. We do need a spy master, and we will go for this guy. Excellent. Okay. Well, it is pretty much time to put a cut in here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to continue with our designs. And she wants to be a marshal. Skill 13 compared to our skill 13 marshal. But he's the king of Egypt. I'm sorry, I can't do that. Anyway, I am going to go ahead and put a cut in here, and next episode, we are going to continue our designs on basically the entire world. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.